iPhone 14 is something we need to talk about. What Apple just done with the iPhone 14. They make a big difference between the iPhone 14 base model and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Sad to hear, there is nothing we can say about the changes, since the iPhone 14 looks exactly the same as the iPhone 13, just comes with the new colors. Now what changed from iPhone 13 to iPhone 14 are very few changes that you guys might not even notice, where the price of iPhone 14 is exactly the same as last year, $799. But Apple is going with the same chipset A15 Bionic chip. In the event, Apple explained this is an updated A15, where we put 5 cores GPU. But do you guys know how much cores do you have in the iPhone 13? Well, it's 4. So this is a very little change for a non-pro user that you can barely notice while using your iPhone 14 or your iPhone 13. By the way, the most noticeable change in the iPhone 14 is its name. Sorry Apple. I know A15 Bionic chipset is very powerful, even better than current generation Android phones, but what is the point of selling the same phone the next year? Now there is a reason why Apple is doing this. By the end of next year, Apple is trying to make a big difference between the Pro models and base models to boost the sales of Pro models. Since in early orders, iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max accounts for 85% of the sales, only 5% for the iPhone 14 Plus and probably 10% for the iPhone 14. Which means in the coming years, you can expect a big difference between the base model and Pro models. While last year there is a big difference between iPhone 13 and the iPhone 13 Pro Max was its cameras and battery backup. And this year they included the processor in it. Now what exclusive things you can get from the iPhone 14? First, Apple just changed the camera aperture for both front and back cameras, not even noticeable. And a big feature you might see on the iPhone 14 is satellite connectivity, that's it, which is only available for 2 years for free. And it is only available in the US and Canada, so the ones who are outside Canada and US will not look at this feature while getting this phone. But US consumers should be aware while getting the iPhone 14 because you guys will get an only eSIM option. So if you like the physical SIM slot, then iPhone 13 will be a safe bet for you. No doubt it is the future, but people are not happy with this, especially the ones who travel occasionally. Now if you're the owner of iPhone 13 and want to update, then I would suggest go with the iPhone 14 Pro with 6.1 inches. iPhone 14 is exactly the same, with the same display, 1200 peak brightness and the same resolution and that big notch. If you don't have a budget, stick with your iPhone 13, since Apple proved it and released the same phone with the different name. But if you look at the iPhone 14 Pro Max features, you might get it. Here are some of the exceptional features we have on iPhone 14 Pro Max, which you can check in this video. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.